Hello, I'm SMB Collector. Welcome back to this series where I share every item from the enormous collection I bought from former collector Scott Muma. Check out this playlist to get caught up if you need to, but otherwise, let's begin. First, we have a couple spiffy Coleco electronic games, starting with Donkey Kong from 1982. These are pretty much just tabletop versions of Game & Watch games, which is what some of the products in this line, such as the Mario Cement Factory one, were actually labeled as Game & Watch Tabletop. And its sequel, Donkey Kong Jr. Then one of the handheld Game & Watch games. It's Donkey Kong 2, featuring DK and DK Jr. This is one of the multi-screen games, which as you may have known or may soon notice, bears a striking resemblance to the Nintendo DS line of handhelds. Another multi-screen Game & Watch. This one is... Wait a second, this isn't a Game & Watch. This is a Super Mario 64 DS water game complete with box, made in Japan by Subaruto, one of 3 available designs. One more piece from Japan. I've shown a lot of Mario golfing items in this series so far, but this is probably my new favorite. It's a set of golf balls promoting Mario Golf Family Tour and Mario Golf GBA Tour, or as they're called outside of Japan, Mario Golf Toadstool Tour and Mario Golf Advance Tour. All the packaging is beautifully decorated with art both inside and out, including on the inner boxes, each of which is a pack containing 2 golf balls. Each of the 6 golf balls has a different character on it, so let's check them all out. This pack has Luigi, and Yoshi. The next box has Diddy Kong, as well as Petey Piranha. That's awesome, I was not expecting that. The third box has Koopa Troopa. And of course, Mario had to be included. Next is this collector's tin, made in that lunchbox style. Inside you get an exclusive trading card, a deluxe dog tag, 3 dog tag and foil card packs, and a poster. Those packs were also sold in stores separately, like the one I shared in episode 2. Made by Enterplay, dated 2015. Another tin fashioned after a lunchbox. This one's made by bd&a and originally held Nintendo DS accessories, but currently it's empty. This one's not a tin, but for once it's actually intended to hold a lunch. It's a lunch bag made by Animations. We've packed a lunch, now let's pack a drink in this cleverly named Cantoon, combining a canteen with cartoons. So today we're watching the Super Mario Bros. 3 cartoon. Dated 1989. And made by C4 Marketing. Moving on, we have this classy figure statue. This was a Club Nintendo reward in 2010. A far more underwhelming Club Nintendo reward is this pack of shoelaces from the year after that statue. Then some toy vehicles, starting with the Super Mario 64 Matchbox Semi-Trailer. A Mario Kart Wii pullback racer of Mario. Made by Goldie, dated 2012. and a whole box set of pullback vehicles, this time for Mario Kart DS and dated 2011. You get Wario, Mario, and Peach. Back in the earlier episodes of this series, I wasn't really doing any research. Not that I'm doing a huge amount now, but back then it led to some regrettable moments, like when I found these Mario and Luigi figures and couldn't identify them despite having seen them before. Well, in this bin, I found another of these Mario figures, so I can take this opportunity to correct that oversight and say that these were originally from the UK in 1993 as prizes in packs of crackers. The celebration kind, not the tasty kind. I know I've seen a photo of the packaging for these before, but it was on a now-defunct website, and the Wayback Machine has its limitations. Plus, I couldn't find anything on Google, so as far as I can tell, that photo has been lost to time unfortunately. At least photos of the full set of figures can still be found though. Then here's Luigi from the classic Applause line of figures. There's also this Applause Koopa Paratroopa, but this one feels so weird to me because I'm used to the typical Jumpers release that has a spring and suction cup on the bottom, whereas this one is a variant that has the underside fully sculpted. This version was one of 6 figures in a trimmed down selection of the full line sold at Sunoco gas stations, which offered them for a discounted price with purchase. More minifigures, we have some from Popco and or Goldie. There's Mario, Luigi, as well as another, Yoshi, Princess Daisy. I showed this one and a bunch of other figures made by Popco and Goldie back in episode 2, including this Babam, though this one is missing its little wind-up key. While we're on the subject of figures, we'll swap over to looking at some bootleg figures, starting with this set. These are kind of like those Weebles toys where they're weighted on the bottom so they don't fall down. First is Mario, then Fire Mario, Luigi, a really goofy Bowser, Koopa Troopa, Yoshi, Toadette, and lastly, Diddy Kong. We might as well look at the last bootlegs for today too. They're these Paper Mario and Paper Luigi guitar picks. The next item doesn't have anything to do with Mario directly, but Scott threw in this very worn NES controller wallet. To finish today, we have 2 masks. These are made by Disguise, dated 2014. So obviously this one's Mario, and this one's Luigi. That will conclude things for today, but don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and be sure to let me know in the comments what your favorite item today was, or anything else you'd like to say. I'm also on Instagram where I share plenty of other cool collectibles, like the selection you're seeing on screen now, so follow me there to see it all. Have a super day, and thanks for watching.